What is up, Pokemon collectors? I hope you guys are all doing well. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the long lost, the forgotten set. And we all know that set is Surging Sparks. I'm just kidding. It's the newest set. I just want to give a little light joke because we all know we've already moved on to Prismatic Evolutions and the set that's coming out in 2027. But Surging Sparks is a set that we need to keep our eyes on. We of course know the crazy prices of that Pikachu SIR in English and SAR in Japanese, what it's selling for, etc. We're going to talk about all that, and we're going to compare that card to other Pikachu sets from other major eras. So with that all being said, let's get into today's video. Of course, we are going to start off with the newest Pikachu card. We all know what this is doing, and it is absolutely insane. What this is going for, what it is selling for in a PSA 10. We're not going to talk about that today, but right here, near mint holo, last sold 551. This thing is absolutely insane. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of this art. It's good. It reminds, I don't know, it's like a pencil, colored pencil art. It's okay. Do I think it deserves this price point? No, I do not. But I've been wrong in the past. It's a very special card because of the rainbow borders, but again, we're gonna have to see how dumb these prices are going to get. And if you know this channel, you know that we also cover some Japanese cards as well, because I am mainly in Japanese. This is it in Japanese, selling for last $189, $190. It's just as beautiful. I believe the Japanese print quality is even better in English. So this is always an option if you are a fan of the art. Beautiful card in Japanese. They do look different. I can't stress this enough. When you look at the two cards side by side, they are not, I mean, obviously it's not an entirely new artwork, but they are very different. Texturing as well. Same with Korean. Korean is all different. But cool card if that's your thing, and we're gonna have to keep a close eye on that. It's again, it's so funny how cheap these cards are in Japanese compared to their English counterpart. When we were in a major Japanese bull run or overhyped, over-evaluated market in Japanese. So we're going to go over some other Pikachu cards that are a staple in some of the past eras. Now, this Pikachu Gold Star Promo, we all know this. We all know this card. If you've been in the hobby for a while, you know that this is a huge card for most Pokemon collectors. One of my favorite cards of all time. Just Pikachu, just looking mad tough, just amazing. Gold Star promos are just out of this world, and the price is pretty expensive. Is it crazy expensive for a older card like this from, you know, Holo Phantoms? No, it's still pretty affordable when it comes to, you know, even modern cards. Like we just saw the Pikachu SIR sell for pretty much that, and this card is super old. It's not a modern set by any means, but good old TCG player can't even give us a chart. But most recent sale is 1,000? That was going for 1,000? Damage, oh, 429 for a damage copy. Oof. Ooh, your boy read that chart so wrong. But this is probably, we had to start with this one on today's list. Like I said, this is probably the top 5 most famous Pikachu cards in existence. I don't have this one in my collection, but I will soon. This card is a just amazing pickup, and I think it's going to continue to go up in value as time goes on. Next, we're gonna check out this other I actually have this card, this Pikachu Vmax, without the stamp. Of course, this is what makes it a desirable card. A video that I created not too long ago talking about the stamps of the Pokemon Center exclusives and why they're so expensive. I'm gonna link that video right around here. But if you're a fan of this art, maybe you're new to the collecting space and you're like, wow, that's a really cool Pikachu, you can get this card without the stamp for dirt cheap. I think it's like sub 10 bucks. But if you want the stamp, you want the exclusivity of the card, something you want to grade to, I don't even want to know what this is in a PSA 10. It's probably pretty pricey, but a good card. I personally like this card better than the Rainbow Chunkachu that holds that crazy value. I don't know why. it seems like as a community we don't like the rainbow cards, but for some reason that rainbow card, the Chunkachu, gets the pass, but I don't get it. I just think this looks better in just the standard Vmax form. And it always makes me wonder as well, if those Vmax cards are ever going to be worth anything for popular Pokemon like Umbreon Vmax, like this, you know, not the big one, but not the alternate art, but things like this. Are we ever going to see an uptick on those? I personally was looking at old GX cards, and those, you know, they're sitting around $5. You can pretty much pick up any GX card around $5. And I was like, I wonder if they're ever going to be worth anything. Who knows? We never know what kind of swift change we can see in the market. So it's something to think about. Let me know in the comment section down below if you ever think about that too. You're like, have a binder full of VMAX cards or V cards. You're like, I wonder if I should hang on to these. I have a giant stack of VMAX and V cards that I'm just holding on. Next, we're gonna check out the one of the biggest cards causing a lot of the commotion in the year 2024, I believe, was the Pikachu with Greyfell hats. I don't have this card. I should have picked it up at that $100 mark once it got reprinted and restocked. It's just one of those cards where you're gonna have to have. It's gonna be a staple in this hobby for a very long time. It sucked because the whole situation of how to get this card, but it's a cool card. It's a very unique card. It's definitely a collector's piece, but lightly played. I don't know who's playing with these Pikachu cards. I don't know if it's a playable card, but $350. Let's look at this most recent sale, $300. The market price is all over. $170, $170. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying $180. I'll wait to get a copy around that $100 mark. This thing will come down for a binder, or maybe I could, you know, put it in a frame or something. It's a really interesting card, and it's going to be interesting to see how this performs in the next couple years, you know. Next up we have, this is my favorite Pikachu card of all time. This is the Pikachu Rumble card. I would pick this up and heavily play it for $53. That's just me, because I'm a binder collector. This one has the Vulpix. It has the Magikarp. Just right there. I mean, some crappy graphics. You guys, if you guys were in the Nintendo 64 era, you guys remember how bad the graphics are. We just got, in my family, we just got a GameCube, and my girlfriend got to play all the Pokemon games on the GameCube, and she was like, why is it all fuzzy? Why does it look like that? I'm like, that's just the bad graphics. That's what we grew up on. I'm like, you think this is bad? The Nintendo 64 is even worse. But Pokemon Rumble was great. One of just this card is just, like I said, top 3 cards for me. And let's see. Most recent sale, $70. There's probably not a lot of these up. Moderately played. What my guess is, all these. Well, there's a light played, is that these kids that have had them for so long, they were just handled. And yeah, and that's why, you know, pretty much all of them are going for lightly played. 140, near mint, $350. Your boy will not be paying $350. There's also the Mew. It's also a beautiful card, but this is I had to throw this one on the list. I know a lot of people don't even know that these Rumble cards even exist. So one, to just admire. If you see this one out in the wild for, you know, sub $200, instant pickup in my personal opinion. Now this Pikachu card, the XY era promos were just top tier, absolutely top tier. They just had some like real character, real cartoony character to them, and this is probably another top 3 for me personally, because I love Electabuzz and I love Jolteon. Jolteon is my dude, and Pikachu just looking evil, like Chucky, and it's just a powerful card. And it's just, this card in general just screams XY era. Lightly played, which is fine with me. $58. I mean, it's a buy. This is a buy. If you're a collector, you're a binder collector like myself, this is a buy. And let me know in the comment section down below, do you know what I mean when I say that this has like just real cartoony vibes? The XY era just had just real powerful cartoony-ish cards, but this one is, oh man, I can't say enough good things. Maybe it's because of the borders, the black borders. I don't have this card. this is one I need to add to my collection. But I do want to see it in person. I do want to hold it, and maybe I'll find it at a card show for a good deal. If you see me at a card show and you have this card, hook your boy up. Next card on today's list is the Chunkachu. This chunky little bad boy. It's going to command that big price point. This is the height of the bug season, and people went crazy for this set. Vivid Voltage was one of the most fought over sets. The sealed product was going crazy, and then in turn, everyone was obsessed over this Rainbow Pikachu. I don't know why, but it is what it is. The market is the market, ladies and gentlemen. Most recent sale, $112. Let's see, near mint, $50. Near mint holo, $50. I mean, it looks like it's dropped. It looks like it's like sub $100. Definitely something to, if this is your jam, if rainbow cards are your jam. I think right now, rainbow cards are definitely something to pick up if that's your thing. I think they're at probably an all-time low right now. And we're not seeing any additional rainbow cards besides the ones in the Sphere. I mean, I guess the Terrestrial Rainbow pattern is a rainbow card, and maybe we can see that affecting this, because it's always like a trickle down effect. Newer collectors would be like, oh, I like this rainbow card. Well, maybe I should go check out Sword and Shield rainbow cards. It can be a thing, but I'm gonna have to do more research on that. Next, we have a Japanese card on today's list. This is the Pikachu from Varar Universe. This was like the, how would I say it in Pokemon terms, or in Yu-Gi-Oh terms? This would be like the Exodia card. This is where the Pikachu was in the middle, and then you had to collect all of his little friends. And I believe this one came out of the God Pack, but for some reason everyone really likes this Pikachu. $125 for a near mint in Japanese, of course, and it's a cool card. It's beautiful, and it creates that nice little picture. Most recent sale, $127. I mean, I wouldn't pay that. I have this card in English. So now on to the forgotten set, Surging Sparks. This puppy right here is insane. Why this gold card? I absolutely despise the gold cards. I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, man, Henry, all you are is you're hating. You don't like this. You don't like that. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys how I truly feel. I personally don't like the gold cards. Do the texturing and all that stuff look cool? Sure. I have pulled some gold cards here and there in the SV era, but I'm just not a huge fan. And why this dorky little Pikachu is selling for $95. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. You guys will buy anything in English right now. You guys can put a gold, I don't know, you can put a gold Diglett and the thing will sell, you know. Never mind, because that's a Gen 1. It's gonna have Gen 1 tax. Bad example, but you know what I mean. It's just anything right now will sell in English. You could just, oh man, when will the bubble pop? That is the real question, and that should be the next video. But again, $95 for this gold little bad boy. It's tough to hit. I know that the hit rates in Surging Sparks have been real tough. So if you pull this one, my recommendations would be to grade it and to sell it to get it out of my collection. If you're not a huge fan of this, there's tons of real beautiful art in Surging Sparks, both English and Japanese, of course. And if this is not your jam, I think it's time to make a play. You go to GameStop, grade it for $15. You know, hopefully it gets a 9 or a 10, and then you know, 2-3 extra money to reinvest into yourself, into your collection, into your personal collection. So I wanted to add some older Pikachu cards on the list. This one's so cool. This is Delta Species. Obviously, I've never opened Delta Species. The only time I've seen it been open is on PokeRiff's channel. I do like to go on his channel and just type in like randoms, older sets to see him crack boxes. And this thing right here, damaged at $30. I mean, I wonder how damaged it is, but it's probably a, let's say, moderately played, $50. Who knows what that looks like? But I know this is an expensive card. I know this one is not cheap. I wonder, near mint, okay, $115. I miss those just old holographic patterns, just like a a cool little either a 2D drawing or a 3D drawing, and then just like it kind of looks like they're in like Giratina's space. Alternate universe. I loved those cards. They're so beautiful. Legend maker. So if you guys were in this era, let me know in the comment section down below. How was it? How was opening these sets, and how was it like pulling these holographic cards? Because they're just the most beautiful things in my personal opinion. I missed that era. It sucks that I was out for so long collecting Pokemon, and I'm sure these were really cheap like 10 years ago. Man, the things I regret. Now I wanted to throw some sealed product on today's list. I do have this one. I got this on GameStop's Black Friday sales. I should have picked up more of these. I picked up probably four, however many that could fit in one box. I think it was 4 or 6, and I sold majority of them, but I kept 2. I think I want to open one for the channel, but this thing was stacked. I really like when Pikachu is in like an attitude stance, you know, and Zekrom's like right behind him. It's just so cool. It looks great in the box. I'm never gonna open obviously the one to collect. I think it's a great collection piece, and it had so many good packs. I mean, Battle Styles, one of my favorite. I know, come at me, grill me, comment section. You guys know how I feel. Chilling Rain, and of course Evolving Skies. But the Jumbo looks great. The box looked great, and it's just if you're a collector, it's one of those pieces that are they just stand the test of time. Like I'm gonna look back at this and just feel the Sword and Shield era in my body, in my bones, and it's a great piece in my personal opinion. But yeah, 90 bucks. Pretty much you can get it. I see these on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace all the time at the like $70 mark. You can talk people down to 70 for sure. Now I wanted to add one more older Pikachu card. This card, man, oh my gosh, I probably will pick this up in a moderately played. But the Pikachu Delta Species, I don't even know what a value pack Nintendo promo was. If you guys have information on this, I know it's out there, but yeah, you can fill me in the comment section down below. But this Pikachu card is amazing. Again, like I said, the 3D, crappy 3D art with the, you know, black background, black galaxy background, just amazing. These cards are just so sick. Let's see, heavily play. I mean, I feel like that's all we're gonna see. Let's go to the near mint. Lightly played, okay. Near mint, $100. Near mint, ooh, 300. Okay, with some pictures. Let's see what we got right here. BGS 8.5. Oh, okay, I mean it's graded 8.5. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I'm so torn how much I like Pikachu. Sometimes it sounds like a cop out. People are like, "Oh, my favorite Pokemon is Pikachu." It's like, yeah, okay, my favorite Pokemon is Charizard. But Pikachu is so sick. I really think I'm gonna start a PSA a wall slab of the best of my favorite Pikachu cards, because you know he's the GOAT. It's the Michael Jordan, definitely. I guess Charizard would be Kobe or LeBron. I probably like Kobe, but again, graded. You can find a graded one right here, $300. That's not bad for your PC. And lastly, on today's video, this is a product that is still out there. I still see these on, again, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp all the time, and it comes with a sick little figure. Looks great on the desk. I need to pick this one up. Probably this holiday season, I will pick this one up. I'm sure it is a pain in the you-know-what to ship, but this thing is sick. I hope that I get one in a pretty good condition that doesn't get damaged in the mailing process. But 75 bucks, 60 bucks, okay, not too bad. I can do this. But again, I love, I guess, investing and collecting the boxes with a figure. Anything with a figure, I'm down. I'm gonna hold it, and it's gonna sit behind me forever, pretty much until, you know, it's time to sell when I'm 65, 70, and you guys don't want to look at my old mug anymore. But that's going to be today's video. Let me know if I left any Pikachu cards off on today's list. I love hearing what you guys have to say, and until tomorrow, I'll catch you guys with a fresh new video. Peace.